Because intimacy is built around the soul. You got to touch a woman's soul before you touch her body. And you do that through teaching and prayer and time together. And so it says in 1 Corinthians 14 that if a woman has a question, she can go ask her husband, which assumes he has an answer. And if he doesn't, it assumes he'll find one. So here it is, guys. Readers are leaders, leaders are readers. Buy books, read books, buy theology books, history books, Bible books. Buy them and read them. Some of you guys should just get crazy and buy a book with no pictures. They do make them. You should try one. You should get insane. Find one with footnotes. And read the footnotes. And learn something and study. Because you know what? Every woman wants a man who knows the Bible. When you go on date night with your wife, you should be talking about what are you reading? What are you learning? And I'll tell you what, for some of you guys too, if you want to learn, redeem your commute. Podcasts, vodcasts, preachers, Bible teachers, Reformed Theological Seminary, Covenant Seminary, they give their classes away online for free because I've seen the Joburg traffic. It's the worst on earth. We drove through all these intersections where the lights don't work, and a bunch of alcoholics in shiny vests are just sitting there holding on to rakes. I mean, it's the craziest place I've ever seen. It's like, couldn't one of you guys plug that light in? So here, I know you're spending so much time in the car that in the course of a few weeks, you could actually go to seminary, just in your car, by downloading podcasts and sermons. Redeem your commute. Learn, learn, learn. And you know what's cool too? Then when you get to be a daddy, you get to teach your kids, and it's awesome. You get to read the Bible with your kids, pray with your kids. You get to dress them up for Jesus time. Like when my kids are little, it's awesome. We'll read the Bible stories, and they'll get in costume. Right? And they'll get all dressed up and play. So like, and I've been Goliath. I've been slayed so many times. It's unbelievable. Dad, can I hit you in the head with a rock again? All right. I mean, it is Bible time, you know. It's fun to read the Bible with your kids. It's fun to read the Bible with your wife. It's fun to study together as a family. You know, and if you're a guy who reads, your kids are going to read because they're going to see you have books. And so you should be willing to buy books for yourself, books for your wife, books for your kids, able to teach. And if you do a good job with that at home, guess what? Then you get to teach in the church. You get to open your home and teach a small group, maybe teach a class, maybe become a pastor or a deacon. But it starts with you studying and teaching those that God entrusts to your care. A man above reproach, able to teach. Number 4, not a new convert. Some of you guys are new Christians. And you're all fired up, full tank of gas, no map. You want to do something, but you don't know what you're doing. You guys are really encouraging and really frightening at the same time. Some of you guys are like, I've been a Christian 4 days. When do I get to start a church? It's going to be a while. Right? First, you got to find your pants, a shirt with 2 buttons, get the 2 eyebrows. There's a few things in your life, make it through rehab. You got to knock a few things out. You got to knock a few things out before you lead people. So we don't rush new Christians into ministry because he says they become conceited and proud, fall into the same trap as the devil. Just so you know, pride's a sin, self-esteem is pride, self-esteem is a problem. Our esteem comes from God's grace, not from our works. And new Christians don't know that, and sometimes old Christians don't either. And so it's an issue of only allowing mature people to lead. So be patient, work hard, you'll get there. Second category, loves his family. Says, he must be the husband of 1 wife. I know we're in Africa. What does 1 mean? Does it mean 9? No, it means 1. In the Greek, does it mean 1? 1. What does 1 mean? 1! How is that so complicated? Okay, 1 woman. That's all you can handle. You can't even handle that, guys. I'll tell you that right now. 1's more than enough. And I always get young guys tell me, oh, I don't want to marry 1 woman. I like to be with a lot of women. Let me tell you this. You marry 1 woman, she'll change all the time. She's going to be a lot of different women. That's how it works. I love my wife. I've been with her 22 years. High school sweetheart. Met her at 17, married her at 21. A few days ago was the 22nd anniversary of our first date. We got 5 kids, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 awesome, 3 boys, 2 girls. Every other year, someone with my last name shows up. It's fantastic. And you know, one wife, what that means is you want to grow old together. Getting married is about growing old together. The most important day is not the wedding day, it's the last day. Finishing well. I always ask God, let me preach Grace's funeral. I want to love her and serve her to the end. I want to finish well. I want to be old and wrinkled together. And I want her to go to Jesus first so I can make sure she's all right. And then I want to preach her funeral and say really nice things. And then I want to kiss our grandbabies and tell them stories about their great-grandma. That's what I want to do. You guys got to have a vision. It's not about a good weekend. It's about a good legacy. It's not about a date. It's a mate. It's not about a moment. It's about a lifetime. And it's fantastic. It gets better every year. I promise you that. One woman, man. This means for you single guys, you don't even start dating a woman till you grow up, get a job, move out of your parents' house, throw away your Star Wars footy jammies. Right? Get it together, man. Otherwise, you're like a dog chasing a car. What are you going to do if you catch it? You have no right chasing a girl. You have no idea what to do with her. So you wait till you're ready to get married, and you don't start pursuing women till you're ready to pursue marriage. And then you pursue how many women at a time? One. One, just one. You get to know her. If it works out, great. If not, get to know another gal. The Bible says treat all the ladies like sisters. You can be nice to your sister, have coffee with your sister, enjoy your sister. No hanky-panky, no spanky-spanky with your sister. You keep your hands to yourself. It's weird, it's freaky, it's nasty, it's wrong. Not like that guy almost punched in the throat after the previous service came up. He's like, oh, I'm dating 5 or 6 women, and I need you to convince me why it's wrong. How about if I kill you? Date 5 or 6 women at a time, all performing sexual favors. You try them all on for size like used cars. I won't tell you what I called him, but Jesus is okay with it because he agrees with me. That's a bad dude. Some of you gals are here right now, you're like, oh, you mean he shouldn't be seeing other women? No, dump him. Like, we'll give you a minute. If he's dating you and another gal, don't think if 2 women, 4 women are competing for the same man, that man's going to get married and be faithful for a lifetime. When he's dating, he's on his best behavior. How terrifying is that? See, you guys, I just shipwrecked your whole life. But that's okay, because I love you. One woman, man. What that means is you pursue a woman, and then you get married, and then you enjoy covenant intimacy and love and sex and all the good stuff. And that means once you're married, you're a one-woman man. Your eyes, your hands, your life, your passion. One woman. That's it. Not looking at porn, flirting. No. You're not looking to get out of the marriage. You're not coveting another man's wife. You're not hoping for a divorce. You want to finish well. You want to live a good life together and leave a legacy for your kids and your grandkids. You don't want to create more broken homes like you came from. You don't want more adultery like you came from. You don't want more dads looking at porn and moms depressed, drinking, going out to the club like some of you dealt with. When you walk outside of the casino, just look at a shipwrecked life. Pulling slots, drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, not holding grandbabies. Don't go there. Give yourself an option. One woman, man. Love her well. And what this means, gentlemen, your standard of beauty is your wife. When God made Adam and Eve, he didn't come to Adam and say, all right, give me a punch list. Now that you've looked at all the porn, what would your ideal woman look like? He brought Eve. You get one choice, here it is. Her or the aardvark. Yeah, she looks great. She looks great. And so here's what this means, man. You marry a black woman, you're into black. You marry a white woman, you're into white. You marry a tall woman, you're into tall. You marry a short woman, you're into short. When she's 25, you're into her at 25. But when she's 65, you're not into a 25-year-old. You're into 65. That's what you're into. And if she's skinny and has babies and puts on weight, you're into formerly skinny. That's what you're into. That's what you're into. Ladies, I'm on your side. I am on your side. One woman, man. Submissive children. This means he's a dad. Being a dad's awesome. It's fantastic. Fantastic. You know how fantastic it is to be a dad? I dreamed about being a dad since I was a little boy. I didn't want to be an astronaut.